What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been great. I've been having a great time. Um, we got some stories for y'all. Hold on, let me switch it up real quick. We got some stories for y'all. Of course, young Scooter passing away under suspicious conditions. Ishowspeed is in China. Boosie with fans. We got Monique. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Some of this stuff, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, y'all probably already done seen half of this stuff, but my perspective is the right perspective. Just kidding, just kidding. But anyway, let's get on to some news. Your boy Yella Beezy has been released from jail on a 750,000 bond. It says Dallas rapper Yella Beezy, whose legal name is Marquise Conway, has been released from the Dallas County Jail after posting bond that was reduced on Thursday to $750,000. And then it says Beasley has been charged in the alleged murder for hire plot in the death of rapper Mo 3, whose name was Melvin Noble. I said Melvin Noble. Now, if y'all not familiar with it, man, Mo 3 and Yella Beezy has had this back and forth before Mo 3 died. And the craziest part about it is, man, Yella Beezy right now is looked at as the potential guy who hired the hitman to do what he did to Mo 3. The interesting thing is, Yella Beezy got a little bit of pull in these court systems, considering that he's in trouble. Y'all check this out. You know what? Y'all gonna get to see a lot of stuff, but this is the craziest thing I've seen um so far in an investigation. And his grandmother, you know what I'm saying, gets his bond reduced from $2 million to $750,000 by refusing to reveal his finances. But she also, you know, worked in law enforcement. So this, I think, has a lot to do with the fact that he's getting away with it. Because otherwise he wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Otherwise he wouldn't. Y'all check this out.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You agree with me that your grandson is substantially well off, correct?
He might used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Would you agree with me, though, that there's a difference between can, want to, and choosing not to?
I'm aware of all of those things, but I know he don't want to be in here, so I know if he could afford it, he'd be out.
And he has houses in other states, correct?
And I'm not aware of that.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You agree with me that your grandson is substantially well off, correct?
He might used to be, but
Alright.
if he
That's his grandmama helping. I don't have the other parts of it, but she definitely worked in law enforcement. She definitely um was a big influence in him getting this release. So we'll see what happens. And in the state of Texas, you're supposed to get some kind of bond anyway. You know what I'm saying? In the state of Texas, a lot of times they give you bond. You know, that's one thing, good thing about Texas. Um, But overall, I just think it's a mess because Yellow Beezy and Mo3 are super talented, man. I rock with both of them. Y'all just don't know. They have Yellow Beezy and Mo3 have some of the best music to come out of Texas in a long time. And Texas has a lot of talented people, man. A lot of people who good create a lot of good music. But I think overall, this is definitely a stain on the hip hop community, but also just you know us as like black people in general. We have to learn how to settle our differences in different ways, because I think the craziest part about all this is that you know if Yellow Beezy is convicted, that's gonna cut his life short. That's gonna cut his ability to make money. Mo3's life has been cut short already, and his family's been affected. I just think we got to find better ways of dealing with issues, dealing with problems. Um, I know it's easier said to be done because there's a lot of things that go on in the streets. Hopefully, as black people as a culture grows, we'll find other ways to make money and not to be in the streets so much. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. You do something like this allegedly, then there are consequences no matter what. Yeah, this is a free country for sure, but there are consequences for your actions regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I really had to say about that in particular, because I didn't want to harp on it too long. I know it's just been crazy the whole time, and I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go right into the next story because I just want to get these out the way. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, Rapper Young Scooter dies from an apparent leg injury after allegedly attempting to run from the police after an alleged domestic dispute involving an unknown woman. Now, I did not post right away on this because I knew it was something up. Um, I saw the messages, I saw everything, I saw the RIPS, and I was curious. I was like, man, I'm not even gonna do a story. I'm not even gonna report on it because I felt like it was other stuff involved. And once you do YouTube for a while, you start noticing a trend when news comes out. Usually is wrong. When news comes out, it's usually wrong. And all you're doing is constantly updating, constantly updating, constantly updating. And I'm the type of person I want to know exactly the clear part of it so I can explain the clear part, and then afterwards when more stuff come out. But um, allegedly, he passed away from a leg injury. You know, and I'm be honest with you, that's suspicious. That's extra suspicious, man. Um, I do have the cop on here. Let me see. Where's this story at with this cop, man? Um, I might have to go to academics. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nah, it's right here. Here we go. Atlanta police talking about Scooter's death. Here we go.
Commander, we're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive in Zone 3. Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned back into the house. The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. That male is going to be a 39-year-old male out of Atlanta. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing. Homicide Commander, we're here to discuss two events.
All right. And there you have it. Police is not taking no responsibility for this. And I'm going to be honest with you. We got to see the footage. Let us see the footage. Let us see the footage. Now, not saying that they're lying, but we want to see the footage and make sure that this is 100% the truth. I have no problem with it being a leg injury and he fled and it blah, blah, blah. I have no problem with the story, but we all know how cops like to get down. We all know how cops like to get down. They don't like to tell the truth all the time. And I'm not saying that they lying, but we need to see that footage. We need to know exactly what's going on with that. Cause one, that seemed like a Final Destination freak accident type thing, man. Like, you a famous rapper on your birthday, get the cops called on you, you run, hurt your leg, and pass away. Now, there is an artery in your leg that if you rupture that or injure that, you're bleeding out quick, like in minutes or less than a minute. So I'm not doubting, 100% what the police tell you, but we do have to see that footage because it's a lot of coincidences in that one, like just that whole scenario. It's a lot of coincidences. What's up, everybody that is joining in, tuning in? I'm gonna try to make it to where y'all can actually see me tuning in and joining in, because sometimes I do it at different times. But I'm gonna try to give y'all like 2 or 3 to 4 hours ahead of time when I'm doing it. I'm figuring all this out. I'm new to YouTube on this type of stuff, but it seems real weird. You know what I'm saying? It seems real weird. It seems, I don't know. I just pray that what the APD is telling us is the 100% truth and not nothing dastardly or, like trying to clear their officers ahead of time. Cause we know, man. But RP Young Scooter, man. Young Scooter, Black Migo, free bands, all that, man. He was a legend, definitely in the streets of Atlanta. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know he had an impact everywhere else. Had songs with everybody from Rick Ross to, of course, Future, just everybody. And definitely was on the trap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was on the trap stuff. And again, just like Trouble and like all the other artists that we've been losing, it's unfortunate. Thankfully it's not by the hands of, allegedly not by the hands of another black person, but still this needs to be investigated. This needs to be, the world, Atlanta won't sit right till we know exactly what went on with Young Scooter. And I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things behind that, man. And some of Young Scooter's people have been speaking out, namely your boy Rollo. You know what I'm saying? Rollo, is expressing himself. Y'all check this out.
Listen, dog, please stop calling my phone. You see what's going on the same way I see what's going on. And nigga, this shit do not feel good at all. My brother just got killed and I can't even go slide for him. On top of that, me, his mama, his real family, like this our real core family, like before a rap song, before a dollar came, nigga, we family. I don't want to hear this shit talking about no interviews. I don't want to do no fucking interviews. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to chill. Then I got to go in the fucking club tonight and act like I ain't shit, but I got to smile for these motherfucking cameras. Nigga, this shit ain't no good feeling. I don't want to kick it, bro. Stop calling me, bro. Listen, dog. Please stop.
And there you have it. That's Rollo. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everybody for tuning in, man. But that's Rollo, man. And condolences again to the family and the friends of young Scooter. And I know, like, a lot of times you don't even expect certain things to happen, but they do happen, man. And right now we so connected with this internet that it seems like every single second we find somebody passing away or dying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this is a thing that happens, but you know, I know it's hard on people. I know it's hard on people, especially losing. Even if you didn't know these people, the impact that these people musically had on you is always gonna be remembered, man. And you get upset, you get sad about it, you get pissed off, you get frustrated. So, you know, definitely, man, it's a crazy time that we're in because we're able to see in real time. Cause y'all remember back in the day, I don't know how old y'all are, but back in the day, it used to be a minute before we find out or hear about our favorite people passing away or whatever. But now it's instantaneous. Nearly that same hour, we know if somebody passed away or not. So it's a different day and time we in, man. I just say, man, if you are close to these people, man, make sure you take time to grieve, chill. Man, don't try to do too much. Cause this world is this life is short. Life is short. Life is super short. And I'm just gonna go through all these because I it's a lot I want to get to. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I'm trying to get the chat up, y'all. The chat is the thing that's stumping me right now because I'm streaming on multiple platforms. I'm streaming on YouTube, both my YouTube channels. I'm streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming on all these other platforms. But I can't get the chat to work together. It sounds easy, but nah. And then you got to have the right bandwidth. You got to have the right internet connection. All that, man. And then you got to stream at enough streaming quality. I don't even want to get started. But, all right. Next up, man, Sauce Walker. That's just it. It says Sauce Walks. Who wrote this, man? No jumper crazy. Sauce Walker reveals he doesn't plan on retaliating for Say So P's death. As much as it hurts my soul, that's not righteous. Now, if y'all don't know what he's talking about, you know, his artist, Say So P, got killed in Memphis less than a week ago. And he still, Sauce Walker stayed in Memphis, did all his things that he was supposed to do while he was there, including these interviews. And shout out to Wicked Films because he did an interview with Wicked Films, and this is where this is from. Y'all check this out.
To take from you. Extreme. That's the point. You also have to incorporate these people are willing to do the extreme to take your belongings or to take your life. And sometimes people, I always think motherfuckers coming at the next black person or the next person in this world, a lifestyle, to take their belongings or to take their valuables. Sometimes it's about taking your life.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like you understand the power that you hold where you can have right now a lot of chaos going on. But I like how you're turning into something else.
Yeah, I can. If I wanted to, I could have motherfucking 400-500 different men, good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that I can't retaliate because that's not right to take from you.
Extreme.
And if y'all want to listen to the rest of that interview, man, make sure y'all go to my boy Wicked Films, man. By the way, that's the homie right there. And Wicked is from Memphis. But I will say this. He's absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make any sense for him to do that when whatever his artist had going on, he had 0% to do with. If you slide for this person in a city you don't know, a city you not from, a city you don't know nobody, and trying to slide, you don't know what's gonna happen to you or the people that you're getting to slide for that certain person. He's absolutely right. Now that don't mean if they come to your city and they all on social media talking about like, yeah, we hey, get them. But I will say this: this is a smart street, used to the street person. And I watched the whole interview, and Sauce Walka says a lot of gems. He also was saying in the interview about he's so used to it. He saw his mama die. His I think his brother passed away. Like a lot of people around him have passed away before this. So if y'all ever saw Sauce Walka out there, like after Say So P passed away, he just kept going. I believe it's a coping mechanism for him to stay busy, to stay on, because you had so much death around you. And he expresses that, you know, he want to cry and all that stuff, but he keeps going. And I hate that. I really hate that some black men, we have to think like that. We have to act like that. But when you choose to be in the street, you know that comes with it. And he said that also. He knows what comes with being in the street. You're going to have some people that you close to you pass away. You're going to get hit sometimes. And Sauce Walka is one of those guys who's been to a lot of different cities. And people ain't really tried him. You see what I'm saying? He had some altercations and some back and forth with people, but people ain't really tried him. But this time he got touched. And I think that's a wake-up call for him. All that beef he was going through, all that drama he went through, he went to a city like Memphis. And by the way, Memphis is dangerous. He went to a city like Memphis and got touched for real. So I just think this is one of those things, man, where Sauce Walka understands where he at. He understands where he at, what he doing, and it's a smart thing. Even if he was check this out. Even if he was a slide on for Say So P, it's definitely a smart thing to talk like this on camera. Even if you feel different, it's definitely a smart thing to talk like this on camera. Especially if y'all been seeing what's going on with everybody else, man. The Rolling 60s got Rico for days. It ain't funny, but I'm laughing because it's crazy out here. But Sauce Walka is definitely he's a stand-up guy from what I could see. I don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on YouTube. But from what I can see, stand-up guy. I could respect that. You know what I'm saying? And RIP Say So P and his family. Because there was a lot of things going back and forth. And I will say this, man. Once you make it or try to get out the streets. Y'all try to get out the streets, bruh. Because the streets is always going to be a rapper's downfall if you're not trying to stay out the streets. Invest that money. Do something with it. Do something like 50. Even though 50's still beefing with people in the streets. Go do something with your money that you could be away from that same environment that's going to try to take everything you earned away from you. You know what I mean? The streets will take everything from you. No matter how rich, no matter how powerful you think you are, you walk those streets, the streets will take it from you. But you know, that's all I had to really say about that, man. And these stories, I hate to start out morbid like this because I like to laugh through my streams. I like to play funny stuff too, but it just shows you, man, where we at in this social media world, in this media world in general. And these guys, man, these guys is on. Oh, I wanted to play this. Hold on, I wanted to play this. Hey, Floyd Mayweather finally reveals the reason why, behind his fallout with 50 Cent. Y'all check this out, man. Check this out. And I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say because a lot of people were commenting on this. And I'm going to read some of the comments. Y'all can't see it, but I'm going to read it.
I come home, and then when I was on my vacation, I got the newspaper. I seen that it said that that he started the TMT promotions. And when I came home, I guess he wanted to become 50-50 part, 50-50, in the boxing business. And my thing was just that I was happy and comfortable with what I was already doing. And I guess he wanted to be a part of, what I was doing. And I said, we friends, we got a great relationship. We can keep it like that, no hard feelings, no grudge. Then one day and then I guess, I don't know if he got upset. One day I just seen on the internet, it was like, look what 50 said. I'm like, he said 50 said something about you. I'm like, no, that's my family. I'm with this together every day. I come home, and then when I was on my vacation, I got the newspaper. I seen that it said that that he started the TMT promotions. And
that's not true.
When I came home, I guess he wanted to become 50-50 part, 50-50, in the boxing business. And my thing was just that I was happy and comfortable with what I was already doing. And I guess he wanted to be a part of, what I was doing. And I said, we friends, we got a great relationship. We can keep it like that, no hard feelings, no grudge. Then one day and then I guess, I don't know if he got upset. One day I just seen on the internet, it was like, look what 50 said. I'm like, he said 50 said something about you. I'm like, no, that's my...
All right. It was the loop, man. Sometimes these loops give me confused. He left a big thing out. Him and 50 Cent were, together, holding stuff down for each other. Floyd Mayweather went to jail. Y'all be like, this the thing. When Floyd Mayweather went to jail, 50 Cent was still helping promote the Money Team, TMT. He was still helping promote. Now, 50 is an absolute nutcase, but when it comes to promoting, when it comes to pushing product, pushing the entertainment field, 50 has a big, huge fan base, a monetary fan base. And when I mean by monetary, that marketing, whatever you put into it, you're going to get something in return. You know what I'm saying? And what Floyd is missing out is 50 held your TMT down while you were in prison, which getting with 50 Cent will make it a bigger thing. Maybe he wasn't as big as he is now, but he was already huge. Just like with Kanye. You stand beside Kanye, your music gonna blow up. You're gonna have something's gonna go up. You're gonna see a markup, 50% markup, 50% increase in your music, whatever. That's the part that Floyd Mayweather is leaving out. So, y'all homies, he's holding you down in prison. You come out of prison, 50 like, hey bro, I want to, get in on this TMT thing. I want to be 50-50 partners, blah, 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 blah. Being beside 50 Cent is bringing you revenue. Floyd Mayweather, the only thing he had was the TMT. And I think at the time, it was all right till he got, messing around with Tank and all that stuff. He did good with that. But Tank left him anyway. But I would say that was a misstep. Because even if you give 50 50% to 50 Cent, you probably have a revenue increase to 200%. Because guess what? Now all these famous boxers might want to get with y'all on business because 50 has already been a mega star and a super influential dude in the entertainment field. So yeah, you might have gave up 50%, but you might have made 2 or 3 times whatever you were making right now, or your company would be worth more. Sometimes, see, that's what people don't understand about business. Would you give up 50% of your company to make 100x the profit or the valuation, get into the billions? Sometimes people don't know how to weigh out decisions about moving around with business, and I think Floyd is messed up for how he was saying this. But 50 Cent being petty was like, I ain't rocking with you then. Now I think that's a little bit of girlish on 50 Cent part. It's just not want to rock with Floyd after he didn't give you nothing from the business. But I think 50 did feel like he was being used. I really do think it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say about that. You know, Floyd Mayweather just rich off being a boxer because everybody want to beat him, and these Arabians and Persians and whoever else gonna pay him like 50 million so somebody could try to beat him, or he gonna get a big bag from Jake Paul to fake like he's fighting. I don't know. He's gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Ryu and Ken from overseas. I don't. He gonna be fighting Chun-Li. I don't know. But I think that's a very he just left a lot of stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And I think he should have been a little bit more gracious with the trying to expose 50 like, oh, he don't know what was going on. You absolutely knew what's going on. You know, at least pay 50 to be a promoter, you know what I'm saying, or something. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, just like in MMA, Joe Rogan became the face of MMA. Joe Rogan didn't own nothing in it, but Dana White was like, "Hey, Joe Rogan, you like MMA so much. Hey, I'm gonna make you the face of it." What Floyd Mayweather could have did was make 50 the face of it and make him a sponsor, give him a deal, you know. But you know, black people don't think like that. Black people don't think like that. Y'all don't think like that. That's the downfall. Y'all don't be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Everything is, I did it. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? All right, next up on my stories, I had to play this, y'all. Monique goes off on Tyler Perry and says Madea is a far better human being than Tyler Perry, as she shares her reaction to his speech at Angie Stone's funeral. I would say a couple things, man. I don't hate Monique at all. I don't hate her. But she gets upset when people be upset with her. But I'm gonna save it. We're gonna play this first.
I'm not difficult to work with. I'm just not gonna put up with no foolishness. Right. And it's not that I'm not gonna let you treat anybody else bad that we're playing with. So I think that the misconception came from Tyler Perry. I'm not trying to dress it up. I'm too damn grown to be scared to say it out loud. But when that brother says, "Oh, she's difficult to work with," well, people ran with that. And it affected my career for 12 years on, "Oh, she's difficult." But what I will say, people that have worked with me, nobody has ever said, "Oh my God, she's difficult to work with." And Tyler Perry ass ain't never worked with me. So go figure that out. Okay then, Red Grant.
Well, we're here now. Forget it. We're here now because he said something recently and you addressed the situation and I felt you. You know what I mean? Because I just don't like, you know, I don't want to call whatever, what I don't want to get a part of, but don't be hypocritical in situations, right? And you talked about that. What made you react like that?
Angie Stone was a warrior. Angie Stone was a fighter, baby. And to watch that man up there be hypocritical over top of my sister, no, sir. You cannot do that, because if it was the other way around, I know my sister would have done the same damn thing. It's like, what you will not do is be a wolf in sheep's clothing. I won't allow that, Tyler Perry. So, and when people say he does such nice things for people, he does. But he's going to make sure you damn sure know about it. He's going to make sure you knew. Okay, then, Red Grant, we knew he had Whitney Houston on the plane. We knew he paid for the girl's house when it burned down. We knew he left a $3,000 tip. It's like, listen, when you do things from here, that's between you and the universe. So, and let me be clear.
Yeah, and it talks about that in the Bible too. It talks about don't do for people and then brag on it. Like that's supposed to be something that you do, and God, that's you and God.
And so, let me be clear, as I've always said, me and my husband love Tyler Perry as we love Oprah Winfrey. They're our brother and sister, or they may be our sisters, however you see it, okay? However you see it, because if he has on the dress, he's my sister. When he puts on the damn pants, he's my brother. But however, Madea is a far better human being than Tyler Perry.
Oh.
Madea is a far better human being because the principles and the values that she stands on, once he goes back to Tyler Perry, he drops it off. He drops it off. And people oftentimes in our community, we act with our emotions. Not
like
logic,
you?
not fact. We just deal with our emotions. And I'm like, y'all, as long as we deal in our emotions, we will always be placed at the bottom because we're not dealing with it logically or factually.
Right.
I'm not difficult to work with. I'm just not going to put up.
All right, man. All right. Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. Monique is a 100% legend. She's actually, man, she is one of the women comedians that's actually really funny. She's really funny. When one person do you wrong, speak your truth and then move on. That's the only thing about somebody with her personality. She doesn't want to move on. If that person didn't do you wrong, we can't look. It's people gonna do you right, people gonna do you wrong, and people just don't care what you do. And you have to have enough common sense to say, okay, Tyler Perry is not rocking with me. Move on, dog. Like, Monique is too talented for her brain to always be on Tyler Perry as if Tyler Perry owe her the world. Monique grinded her way. Man, she was on every show that her male counterparts that was the GOATs, she was there. Monique ain't nothing to be played with when it comes to the comedy game. But this, the fact that she can't move on, dog, it says something about her personality that's not right. You have to pick up the pieces sometimes. Sometimes no matter what you do for a person, that person still won't respect you. That person still won't rock with you. That person still don't like you for whatever reason. Good, bad, or indifferent. You have to learn to move on. And I don't know why her husband isn't telling her this. Like, babe, you are one of the funniest comedians ever. We got to go get this money. We can't be talking about Tyler Perry every single time. We got to move on. Tyler Perry and his crew ain't let's not mess with nobody who messed with Tyler Perry. Let's go over here to 50 Cent. Let's go over here to Cat Williams. He got a production house. Let's build these relationships with these other people. They were absolutely right. See, she was absolutely right about Netflix. And the reason she won that Netflix deal, the case, is because she was there at the beginning of all this. Her only downfall is her relationship with Tyler Perry. Everybody has relationship with people that will never be mended. Everybody. You can't shame somebody into loving you or liking you or wanting to do business with you. You know, and it really, I feel like Monique is really missing the boat. Like, even if her and Tyler Perry make up at this point, it won't be genuine between neither one of them. It won't be genuine. And she comes off as a bitter person, even if she's 100% right. She comes off as bitter because you won't let it go. It's people that has been cheated on and dogged and all that, but at some point you have to let it go. And I don't see Monique letting this go at all. You gonna hold that it's gonna turn you into a person who you don't want to be, yo. I say, Monique, let it go, yo. Let it go. You're too talented. You got, man, you and Kat and whoever else rocking with you, man, y'all go make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel real strongly about that. You know, because I've seen Monique paid her dues. She is one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? And I even though she is where she's at in her career, she could be further along if she just let bygones be bygones. Never forget. I ain't say forget. I ain't say forgive. But you got to move on. You too talented. You're putting your talent to the wayside for stuff that people won't never like with Oprah. Oprah don't rock with you. For whatever reason, Oprah don't rock with you. Whatever they say about you, it is what it is. It's plenty of production houses. There's plenty of other people that will rock with you. And you just gotta let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? What's up to everybody that's been tuning in? I'm sorry, man. My chat is still not up. I am working vigorous. Let me tell y'all real quick, y'all. The only way the chat works if I'm live. So I have to try to do the show and go live and fix it at the same time. It's impossible. I'm not a big enough nerd to know how to do this off the rip, but I'm getting there. But I ain't a big enough nerd yet. Yeah, I got to look at some more tutorials and whatever's. But yeah, that's all I really had to say about that, man. It's a crazy world. Monique, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Next up, your boy Boosie bad ass. Your boy Boosie is at his meet and greet. Hold on, let me try to find. This ain't the video, man. What the? They tripping. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find a video to that. It's a video to the Boosie thing. No. Oh, just hilarious. Hold on. We're gonna go to just hilarious because this is crazy. All right. This is just hilarious on Club Shay Shay, on DJ Academics. Here we go.
I ain't never met his fat ass in my life.
Lord have mercy.
Never. I had never met him in my life, and I never will because he's always in the basement.
He is in the basement.
Yes.
Always in the basement. Child,
Why people come for us?
I don't know. Shannon, I guess because we're very confident people. People love to see you win until
you win.
You win. You know what I mean? They want you to be cocky. No, they want you to win, but they don't want you to be cocky with it. They don't want you to celebrate yourself. They put a ceiling. People will put a ceiling on you. Ain't no ceiling over here. I'm going straight up.
Right.
I don't care how long it takes me to get there. I'm not going to play no games.
Right.
I'm not going to cut no corners.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless it's all legitimate.
Right.
But people put a ceiling on you, and I think that's the problem. People don't want to see you win until you surpass what winning to them look like.
Right.
And then now it's a problem. Oh, she need to calm down. Or he need to calm down.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't get above yourself. Well, why?
Right.
Why are you trying to keep me humble?
Right.
What is that? No.
Why? You're right, because the thing is, when I was at Fox and my terminal and I ended up let go, people like, man, Unc, they did you wrong, yada yada yada. Then I start winning. ESPN picked me up. I'm on a bigger platform.
That's right.
My podcast, I start another podcast and it goes. And so now everybody got a problem.
Yep.
I'm the same Shannon. I was the same Shannon that y'all loved when I supported Colin Kaepernick. I was the same Shannon that when things transpired that I spoke positive about my people. Ain't nothing changed.
No.
I'm just winning a little more. And now it's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get that about us.
Because they put a ceiling on you. You weren't supposed to do all of that. You weren't supposed to. You were supposed to just fall by the wayside and do what they had in their mind for you to do. But you surpassed a lot of people's expectations.
When you see negative comments about Jess, what's the first thing that goes through your mind?
I'm gonna get their ass, but then it's but then it's like I am reformed. I have come so much further than that, and my growth in that is just like, look, you can't beat everybody. You can't respond to everybody. You can't win them all. Listen, it's like whatever.
You can't go to war with everybody.
You can't go to war with everybody. No, you can't.
But you be thinking like, I'm gonna get him.
I do, yeah, because listen. If a comment gets you crazy, I like to go to your page and scroll and don't have it public. And I can scroll down and look at you and look at your parents and see who made you and see who you look like and
you talk crazy like that, Jess?
Look like your dad. I'ma tell you, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Now, I don't talk about nobody kids though, but don't try me. That's it.
You never talk. Kids are always gonna be off.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I believe once you talk about somebody's kids, they can say anything to you. It don't matter. Don't talk about nobody's children, y'all. And you can say anything back. I don't care what it is. You say whatever you can to hit below. Somebody talk about your children. Children are innocent. I ain't never met his fat ass in my life.
Lord have mercy.
Never. I never met.
They didn't say much about academics other than that. But I will say this. Jess Hilarious has talked about a lot of people. I think that sometimes people get success confused with attitude. You can be successful and have a great attitude. Or you can be successful and have a bad attitude. Or an effed up attitude. But when you're in a space where your opinion, you're giving your opinion, you know what I'm saying? As if comedians, they're giving their opinion on the world and people, these podcasters, people are allowed to say things back. And I they're right about the suppressing the success ceiling. But the other turn of the coin is y'all are making livings talking about other people. Therefore, these other people will have something to say back. And if you're saying something about people, that when you put that type of energy out there, you get that same energy back. And I think we have to be careful. Even me on YouTube, when I'm talking about these subjects, that's why I try to have some kind of positive spin on a lot of this stuff, because when you talk about people, they have a right to talk about you back. And that's just is what it is. You're putting that energy out there. I've been on Jess Hilarious's page, and she's sometimes funny, but she be saying some wild stuff, and she gets mad and upset and was about to quit the Breakfast Club because somebody talking about her. And guess what? If you talk about somebody and that somebody doesn't respond to you, that don't mean their friend or somebody that like them or somebody else or their fans may respond, you know? So if you don't want people to talk about you specifically in the space of commenting on other people, learn how to balance your conversation. Learn how to say more than just try to be clickbaity or try to go viral with what you're saying. Learn how to talk with some substance. And that's all I really had to say about it. I wasn't trying to make that super serious. I actually was trying to be funny on it, but I kind of got into my serious bag over there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just go through this real quick. I'm going to make a real video about this, But this is just hilarious talking about Corey Holcomb also.
Corey Holcomb. That is a comedian that I got into it with. I did a photo shoot with my son, and it went viral. I was naked. My son was not. My son had on Jordans. The only thing I had on was Jordans and socks, and he was covering me. He was covering my boobs, my private area, and he had on clothes. And I did the shoot. I posted it. It goes viral.
Right.
The next morning, I wake up to Corey Holcomb calling me a whore and, you know, a black whore, and saying that my son would be gay. And this is why a lot of our young black men are gay, because of black whores like Just Hilarious and things like that. And he was
Do you know him?
in. I do not know. I still have not got the chance to see this man.
You don't
That
even
was
see
the
him.
reason why I went to Wild 'N Out, to see this man.
And you didn't, and he wasn't there that day.
No, I made the show, but I'm like, thank you, Nick, but where's Corey? He's like, no, he ain't here. So why you? Because you know why I'm coming up here, Nick. Because that's why you reached out to me, because I flamed him. I was roasting him back to back 3 days straight. And that's why you reached out, Nick. You knew I wanted to see him. He said, no, but you got on the show. Thank you.
You let it go now?
Hell no, I ain't let it go. No, I didn't let it go. I mean, it wasn't even so much about him talking about me. You don't say that kind of thing about somebody's child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You just don't say stuff like that, you know? But then I realized he don't have a relationship with his mother. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a relationship with his kids. He told one of his kids, F them, he'll make another one. You know, so it's, you know, and he, the way he talks about his family, you know, something like, he has other issues, obviously, you know, very dirty person.
Right.
Yeah. Corey Holcomb, that is.
I will say this. Y'all know I'm a 5150, you know what I'm saying? 5150 Nation stand. I am a Corey Holcomb fan. But women, don't do pictures like this with your son. Just don't. And this is not me talking about her son. Just don't do pictures like this. Keep those private for yourself, if that's what you choose to do. We can't tell you what to do with your children, but know that in this world and this type of social media atmosphere, you're gonna get talked about, yo. People will put up stuff like this and act like they don't know what's going on. You know exactly why you posted it. You knew you posted it because it was gonna cause, one, controversy, and two, you wanted people to see whatever you wanted to see. Keep your small children off the internet. And two, don't do pictures like this. It's not even worth people being able to go there with you, with you or your children. Now, I will say this: Corey Holcomb was dead wrong for talking about his son. Shouldn't have said nothing about his son. He was dead wrong. But his sentiment was, this should not be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I will do a bigger story behind this, you know what I'm saying, later. I think it's going to be up tomorrow. But I just think you can't have a man doing this with a little girl. You feel me? So a woman shouldn't be able to do this with her son. It just is what it is. We live in a different time and era in this world. And people love attention. And every time somebody do something like this, I feel like it's nothing but an attention grab. It's nothing but, oh, I need some attention today. Look what I'm gonna post. But keep y'all kids out of this drama, yo. Keep your kids out of it, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else I got on. Let me see. Trying to go. Oh, here's it. I'm gonna go into this this Ishowspeed stuff, man. This is wild. This young man is, first of all, I want to say, all the streamers, the positive dudes out there not doing no gangster stuff, no violence, I commend every one of y'all. That's what prompted me to get on the internet. Also, just seeing the great time that people were having, and being able to do something positive, not nothing super out of the way or nothing like that. So congratulations to all the streamers. You know, y'all doing excellent. All you black young men doing y'all thing on this, man. Keep doing it and share for the next generation. But Ishowspeed is wilding. I'll never do this way. Y'all check this out.
I am about to climb the love ladder of China. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in China in the love ladder. Oh my God.
No, ain't no way.
Oh my God.
Ain't no way.
Oh,
Ain't no
oh
way.
my God.
Nah, bruh. Nah. Nah.
I am about to climb the love.
Man, this dude, I don't know what kind of, I think he on a natural high. I don't know what kind of sugar, Monster energy drinks. I don't know what he taking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Drinking like 8 cans of coffee. I don't know. But this dude right here, what? It's amazing that he did that. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, you're amazing. But you some kind of crazy lunatic at the same time. This is, you couldn't catch me trying to do something this absolutely insane. But you know, I'm black. I'm the real black. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of heights and scared of water, but I can swim though. I'm the real black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Black people don't do heights in the water. You know what I'm saying? I can't swim, but hey. But congratulations to Speed, man. Again, man, these streamers out here doing amazing stuff, and this is him in China. Here we go.
To be the first person to backflip off the Great Wall of China. Ni hao, baby. Come on, baby. China. Guys.
I'm not gonna lie to you. China is happy as a mud. China's like, oh my God, Ishowspeed is helping on the relationship between China and the US. Like, what? This one streamer is helping with relationship between China and the US. What is going on? I thought we was in a trade war, a tariff war or something. You mean all black people got to do is just go over there and do backflips off the Great Wall, and then we save the world? Hey. But I will say this, man. I get what China means. I get what China means. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of it being on some China is our enemy type thing, you know, all people have something in common. We're all human. We're all human. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing that he went down there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a good thing that he went down there. And these streamers are extra famous, man. I'm like, man, he go all over the world. People know him, man. They the new rock stars. Streamers are the new rock stars, man. So congratulations again. I just wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, congratulations. Even anytime I see, you know, black people doing something positive, I'm putting it on my stream. I don't care if anybody else don't put it on their stream. Everybody want to do all that negative stuff. I'm putting it in my stream. You know what I'm saying? And this your boy Boosie. He puts money down for a BMW as a push gift for Rahel Nelson. But this is supposed to be a plush gift. Man, I swear, I hate these people, man. They be writing the wrong sentences. Here we go.
Forgot my girl got that baby shower coming up, man. I gotta get my
she
girl a
pregnant?
push gift.
Okay, push gift. Oh, is it push gift?
I'm like, yeah. She mad right now. She stay mad. When you pregnant, man, how you be mad when you pregnant, bro? Get her a little push gift. Man, this bitch got yellow insides in this motherfucker. 65? Y'all want that, bitch. I ain't no car better than BMW. BMW's the best car, yeah.
When you want it?
Just put that on it. I'm gonna bring the rest in a couple weeks. Okay. Her birthday shower the 5th. Her birthday shower the 5th, so I'll be back probably the 2nd.
The birthday shower.
Yeah, this is a mama call, right?
You mean her baby shower? Man, I don't know. Sometimes that shit be confusing me. I don't know what people be talking about. But I will say this, man. Definitely shout out to Boosie. Once again, Boosie, man, a lot of these people are doing positive things. A lot of these people are doing things, good things for people. You know, we just gotta goddamn, we gotta stop with the bull. Let people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations on their new baby and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I got anything else that I wanted to. Oh, this about that pastor. Yeah. The pastor, here we go. Y'all check this out.
We got to talk about this.
What
Bishop
happened?
Marvin Sapp is receiving backlash.
Oh, Marvin
He locked
Sapp.
the doors of the church until they receive $40K in donations. Let's get to listen to this, Ocho.
Okay. And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
Close the doors.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
I had to stop it. I be fighting this nigga. I be fighting him. I'm sorry.
Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
This is why people don't be wanting to go to church. I'll be honest with you. Hold on. I watched some of the video. I ain't watched the whole thing. Oh my God. Here we go.
Hey, well, that's always been the church. That's always been the church.
Yeah, is it?
But see, they used to teach
that's
faith, Ocho.
always been the church. I grew up in the church. You know that offering plate that come around about 2-3 times now.
They said, but the Lord said, give what you can. He
Right.
didn't put no number on it.
Oh no,
Where
no,
in the Bible they say? He say when you tithe.
10% of your earnings now.
Yes.
10% of your earnings.
Now he will say in Malachi, I think it's through Malachi 3:8-11. He
Come
said,
on
will
now.
a man rob God? He answers the question because
Yes,
he
sir.
already know what you're gonna do. He said,
sir.
yeah, where would I rob you? He said, in tithe and an offering.
Ooh.
He said, bring your tithes to the storehouse, and I'll open up the windows of heaven and pour you out of blessings that you will not be able to receive. That's what he said. Now, he ain't tell these jacklegs to be coming up here talking about, hey, see, what they preaching is prosperity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But see, that's why I'm going to go into the ministry.
Come on now, you cooking now.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Hey, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Pass the plate around. I'm a plastic collection. plate. Now look here. Oh, oh Joe. Hey.
Man, hold on. Man, this show is crazy, man. They be having a good time, man. I love it. Here we go.
Don't put no change in the collection plate.
Yeah,
God don't like noise.
Yeah, God don't like.
God don't like noise. Hey, paper.
Listen,
I need to go into the back.
Listen. Hey, you know Marvin Sapp. Now the church. That's part of the building fund. The church need new windows.
You ain't gonna tell me how much. You're not gonna tell me how much to give. Oh, he need a Rolex. Oh, he need a jet. Oh, he need a Rolls Royce.
Hey man, that 40,000 guy, he must owe a mobster or something. He must owe the Rolling 60s. Big U come to collect that 40,000.
He need a Bentley.
Yeah. Oh,
he ain't gonna have a better. He ain't gonna have. If I'm working harder, he ain't gonna have a better car than me. Not that I'm donating to.
Yeah. Hey, well, one thing you got to understand now. I've never been in the pulpit. I've never been a preacher, but I do understand the work that come behind it. I do understand the studying and the hours and all the stuff that they have to go through when it comes to running the church and being a preacher. And I'm not gonna sit up here and preach because that's not me. I am not finna play with the Lord like that. But in the Bible,
they playing with the Lord.
Hold on, listen to me now. In the Bible, it says, God loves a cheerful giver. It doesn't tell you how much you got to give, though.
Exactly. That's my point.
That's.
But see, that's my thing. Okay, God loves a cheerful giver or whatever. You could be happy giving it could be your last dollar, but you could be happy giving it. That could be cheerful. You know what I'm saying? That could be cheerful. So I'm gonna be honest. When these churches prey upon people who don't got it or who are struggling to get it, it's one of those things where I think is wrong. Now, if you do what you have to do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to tithes or offering, but I feel like it's wrong when pastors go out their way to do stuff like Warren Sapp did. You know, I call him Warren Sapp, Marvin Sapp. I just think it's wrong, man. It's dead wrong saying y'all can't leave till you give me 40K. What? You are literally sticking somebody up. You are literally sticking somebody up to do that. I don't know. I can't. Come on, black people, man. We got to do better than this.
That's it. Now that's the only thing I don't agree with. Now you ain't finna lock them goddamn doors, and I got to get home and watch the basketball game because it's March Madness. Talk about something. I got to give you $1,000. Now the devil is a lie.
Yeah.
Now you gonna open them doors, and I'm gonna give you what I can.
I just
now
said
that's
that.
what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Or we gonna have to tussle up here in this church.
Facts.
Yeah. Then God gonna have to come down there and pull me up off you. He gonna have to. He gonna have to come down up off his throne because he's the Alpha and the Omega, the man that sits high and looks low. So he know I'm gonna be tearing your tail up in that church if you lock them doors and I can't get up out of there.
All right, I'm gonna leave that where it's at. But man, the truth is the truth, man. We got to do better, man, as a community. And sticking up people for 40K, man, is just not right. Especially if it's not going specifically towards something that's helping the people in that church. You know, I understand, like he said, the cost of maintaining the church. I understand that, but it's a cap to that also. You don't need, in one day you getting 40 bands, one day. And think about it, every Sunday if you get 40 bands. You know, that's $100,000 a month. Or close to it. Or a little more, 80,000. Whatever. But y'all know what I mean. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. Hey, nothing wrong with whatever religion you choose and whatever God you choose, but don't take advantage of the people who support your movement. You know what I'm saying? At least do something for them also. That's how I feel about it. hold on, where's this other Ruby Rose at? It's another Ruby Rose before I play that one. Let me see. Now I'm gonna play this Cardi B. Cardi B claims Offset sent explicit videos of them to a man she was dealing with. Okay, here we go. Y'all check out Cardi B and her crying.
No, stop calling me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So let me tell y'all about this fuck ass nigga, right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life, all that shit. He was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking voice. No, stop calling me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Voicemails on my phone. I told this girl, hey, why you I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then this nigga gonna FaceTime me with his girl. Mind you, yo, you've been harassing me and harassing the men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been harassing my friends. You send people to get my friend beat up, my home voicemails on my phone.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, first of all, if you think you're gonna break up with a dude, y'all don't be shooting the explicit videos, man. It seems like every girl you get with, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about, women dealing with dudes, but I know almost every girl will let you take photos and videos and you do whatever. Every female. But then when y'all break up, y'all be mad if somebody try to, do the revenge, you know what? If you don't take those pictures and videos, then dudes won't have nothing to send. Especially if they become vindictive or jealous or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's me saying stuff on my high horse. In reality, I know it don't happen like that. But I would say just be careful about who you let take pictures of you like that and videos and stuff. Because once y'all break up, man, you don't know how these fools will react. Even if y'all had a best relationship ever, 5-10 years from now, you don't know how the breakup between you and this person will be. And sometimes when you have kids, it's some of the worst breaking up you'll do in your life. And I think Cardi B, even though she be saying she be sick of it, I think she loves the drama. It seems like since Cardi B been on the scene, she been full of drama. And I like Cardi B. I say this, I like Cardi B. I like Cardi B, but it seems, you know how it's just some people who always have something going on. You be like, man, God, this that's so. Cardi B is that woman who always has something going on. And of course, if you going around, you're probably one of the most famous rappers, female rappers of this decade, and you break up with your husband, of course, man, your husband is going to do anything, or your ex-husband or whatever is going to do anything to try to keep that or try to block you or whatever. And even though we're hearing what Offset is doing, we're not hearing what she's doing. It's always two sides to the story. So not blaming her for this incident, but I'm just saying she's saying he leaving voice notes and everything. Have y'all heard Cardi B talk? Especially about, go off on people and stuff. Cardi B can go off on people. So I think this is a crazy situation because they got kids involved, and two, you're public. You're in the public environment. unfortunately, everything spills over into social media, and Cardi B is a social media darling here because she's always on social media. So it is what it is. Hopefully they find a resolution, because when their kids grow up and start going through social media, they're going to find all this. So I just say, man, find a resolution. Find a resolution. And Offset don't act too grown. He act like a child. He act like a child. It ain't my business, but he act like a child. All right, your boy Aaron the Plumber. Now, I don't know if this gonna cut my live off, y'all. And I'm actually about to cut my live short anyway. Probably after this one right here. Couple of things. Make sure y'all check for me. Of course, I always go live, and I have videos coming out. I will be going live tonight. I do a live music show also. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to all my channels and all that. And I have my chat working so we can talk back and forth. I got to get it working. But here we go. Aaron the Plumber catches a fade with a random fan in traffic. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Aaron the Plumber, he been squaring up, you know what I'm saying, in a real way, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. He been getting his butt kicked. But this is him embracing his celebrity. He's realizing that everybody ain't a problem. Y'all check this out.
What you want to catch a fade? You want to catch a fade? Nigga, like, get off at the light, then nigga, get out the car right here, nigga, let go.
That's what I'm talking
Nigga,
about.
like, catch a fade, then nigga. Nigga, get out the car, nigga, catch a fade, then nigga. You want to catch a fade? What a nigga, Hey, hold the phone. These niggas want to catch a fade, huh? These niggas want to catch a fade, huh? In the middle of traffic. Don't run. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. You asking for a fade, you better be ready. You better be ready.
Hey, man. Glad to see that he's embracing his, I guess, his celebrityism. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? I do respect that. Even though he be looking like a clown on TV. They be clowning him, man. I'm like, God damn. But much respect, you know what I'm saying? Much respect. And he's embracing what he got. When, you know, he know his lane, he's staying in it, doing the little music videos, all that, man. So much respect, you know what I'm saying? Nothing shady for me to say right here, but I thought it was funny, man. I like stuff that make me laugh. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm getting a lot more views, a lot more clicks, a lot more comments. Just thank you guys for always tuning in and rocking with your boy.